Welcome back. Base Camp is the home of the original Manuka wood smoked venison salami. Yes, that was a mouthful, and I'm hoping I'm going to get a mouthful. Well, Bridget, the smell's already got me. It smells really great here. What is Base Camp all about?
Well, Base Camp has been going for about 20 years, and primarily we make venison salamis using a recipe that my husband put together 20 years ago from an old Italian recipe, and it hasn't changed since then. We use the traditional fire cooking methods for the salamis. I'm pretty sure we're still the only people in the country who use these. We've got 3 smokehouses, and you build the fire underneath at the bottom, hang the salamis up, and they get cooked smoked. So that's what gives them such a delicious flavour, smell, and has been selling our salamis all over the country for all this time. I mean, most people will use a salami mix and make their salamis, but we make it right from we put it together, weigh all the spices up, and make it like that. So. Okay,
so you're a factory shop, but we can come here and buy salamis.
Yes.
What can we experience, and what can we purchase? What products?
Well, we're situated right up in the bush, so you've got to travel right up the top of Lockington Road to get to us. And so you've got a great atmosphere here. We've got the trophy stags in the paddock and the wild boar. And then you can buy any of our products. Maybe when you come up, a smoke will be coming out and there'll be smoke billowing everywhere, and you can buy all our products here in our opening hours.
Tell us about the products that you make, Bridget.
Well, we've actually got 4 different types of salami. And we've got the smoked sausage, we've got the chorizo smoked sausage, which is very popular. And we've got the beer sticks, and we've got smoked venison, which is cut in slices and very nice. You can put them in a sandwich, or you use them like you would use ham. But being venison, it's got practically no fat in it at all. And because we make it, it's all meat. And there's 2 different types. There's venison, smoked venison, hot smoked venison, and cold smoked venison. The other thing we do is we do manufacture salamis for hunters. So particularly at this time of the year, we're really busy because it's just the raw is on, or just the end of the raw. But hunters bring in all their wild game, and it can be anything from duck breasts to venison to pork, wild pork. We make salami out of anything. And then we make salamis for them, and that's a large part of our business.
And how can we find out more?
We've got a website, basecampsalamis.co.nz, and you can buy online. We do quite a lot of people purchase, and we courier out all the products. Or you can, that's the best way, and you'll get all the information on there of how to look after your salamis, and where you can buy them in the farmers markets, because we have every weekend over the country, from Auckland to Dunedin, we've got people selling our salamis. And there's a list of where you can buy them on the website.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for having us here.
That's a pleasure. Thank you for coming.
Jackie, how did the Katikati Cuisine Trail come about?
Well, we got together with Tourism Bay of Plenty and local tourism operators in Katikati to see how we could get more tourists to the region. And from that little brainstorming session, we came up with celebrating our artisan cheese food people. So it sort of came from there and just kept on growing with collecting different people.
And where do you think it's going to go from here?
Well, I hope it will just keep on growing. We've had a few more people join from when we originally started up, so we've got 14 on the trail at the moment, and it's just about a self-drive tour, so you can go onto the website and pick the ones you want to go and visit and go from there. If you have got a group, we're happy to organise a group tour as well, if that suits.
So on the show today, we're actually only seeing a smidgen of what's here. Tell us what else can we go and see?
Yeah, well, we've got Katikati Frantoio oil, which is Bert's olive oil, which he grows and presses himself. We've got Incredible Edibles, which is an edible garden, which is about 3 acres of garden, and they sell edible plants. There's King's Seeds, which have been supplying seeds to New Zealand since before 2000, based in Katikati. There's Vantel Lodge, which is a boutique country lodge, and they sell or provide 100% Katikati cuisine menus, so you can go there and sample that. We've got Perfectly Pure, who is herbs and spices and preserves just like Grandma used to do, so no additives or anything nasty in there. And Morton Estate Wines, so they've come on just recently, so it's great to have our local vineyard in there as well.
More than enough for a week's checking out, I think.
Absolutely, you really need to spend the night and do it over 2 days.
And there's plenty of activities in Katikati too, so tell us about those.
Well, we've got the Katikati Bird Gardens, which is beautiful, and it's just south of Katikati. We've got the Haiku Pathway, which is unique to the Southern Hemisphere, and that's a wonderful walk. We've got the local murals, of course, and you can look at the history of Katikati, which is on the walls throughout the town. There's over 50 pieces of art and sculptures, and we've also got our Heritage Museum, which is a great spot to stop.
And how can we find out more?
You go to the katikaticuisine.com website. All the contact details are on there.
Thank you so much.
All right, no worries.